They called her meek. They called her weak. 4 years, Anna Whitmore was the invisible daughter of one of the most powerful families in Georgia. A family built on wealth, corruption, and blood. But what no one knew was that the quietest member of the Whitmore dynasty carried a secret that could destroy them all. And when the truth came out, the tables turned in the most shocking way imaginable. To the world, Judge Thomas Whitmore was a pillar of justice. Respected. Untouchable. A man who controlled the courtroom and the town beyond it. But behind closed doors, he was a tyrant. His wife vanished when Anna was just 12 years old. The judge claimed she had abandoned the family. The case was closed. No questions asked. But Anna remembered the screams that night. The locked study door. The smell of bleach that clung to the air for days. And she remembered one more thing, a leather-bound ledger her father guarded with his life. Inside were names, dates, payoffs, threats. And next to her mother's name, one word scrawled in ink, resolved. Anna realized her father wasn't just a judge. He was a man who silenced anyone who stood in his way. Years later, Judge Whitmore began grooming Anna's younger brother, Daniel, as his heir. Reckless. Arrogant. A perfect reflection of his father. One night, Anna overheard them in the study. Her father whispered, "Don't worry. If anyone talks, we'll handle it like we handled your mother." Her blood ran cold. That night Anna made a choice. For the first time in her life, she wouldn't be silent. She wouldn't be weak. She would fight back. Anna began collecting evidence. She copied pages from the ledger. She recorded her father's late-night conversations. She photographed documents hidden in his safe. Piece by piece, she built a case strong enough to destroy him. But there was a problem. Her father controlled the police. He controlled the press. So Anna turned to the one man Judge Whitmore hated most, Detective Marcus Hale. Years ago, Hale had lost his badge after daring to question the judge. But he never stopped digging. When Anna slipped him the evidence, Hale realized what he was holding wasn't just proof of corruption. It was proof of murder. But Judge Whitmore wasn't blind. One night he summoned Anna into the study. On the desk was a folder filled with grainy photographs. Pictures of Anna meeting Detective Hale in secret. His voice was low, dangerous. "You think I don't know what you've been doing?" For a moment, Anna froze. She had spent her whole life bowing to this man, living in his shadow. But something inside her shifted. "No," she said. "You didn't give me everything. You stole everything. My childhood. My mother. And now you're trying to turn Daniel into you." Her father leaned closer, his voice a growl. "Do you really think anyone will believe you over me?" And that's when Anna smiled. "They don't have to believe me. They'll believe the recordings." The very next morning, federal agents stormed the Whitmore estate. The judge's empire collapsed in an instant. Bribes. Murders. Cover-ups, exposed for the world to see. Daniel was taken in for questioning. And Anna, the daughter everyone dismissed as weak, was suddenly the key witness in the biggest corruption case the county had ever seen. Justice, it seemed, had finally been served. Or so everyone thought. Because 3 weeks later, as Anna packed her bags to leave Brookhaven, she found something slipped under her bedroom door. A single sheet of paper. On it, her mother's handwriting. 4 chilling words, "I'm still alive. Run." Anna had brought down her father and dismantled a dynasty of corruption. But the note left a question far darker than anything she had uncovered. If her mother was alive, where had she been all these years? And if Judge Whitmore wasn't the one who silenced her, then who was? This wasn't the end of Anna's story. It was only the beginning. Sometimes, the people you underestimate are the only ones strong enough to shatter the chains of fear. But beware, because the truth doesn't stay buried. They thought the Whitmore legacy was finished. Judge Thomas Whitmore was behind bars. His empire of corruption shattered. And Anna Whitmore, the daughter no one believed in, was hailed as a hero. But just when she thought she could finally leave Brookhaven behind, a note slipped under her bedroom door changed everything. 4 words, written in her mother's handwriting. "I'm still alive. Run." At first, Anna thought it had to be a cruel trick. Her mother had been gone for 14 years. The judge himself had hinted that she was dead. But this handwriting, Anna knew it. The loops, the slant, the way the R curled at the end. It was her. Her mother was alive. Which meant everything Anna thought she knew about that night was a lie. Anna turned to Detective Marcus Hale, the only person she could trust. He examined the note, his voice grave. "This isn't just a message, Anna. This is a warning. Whoever wrote this, they didn't want you safe. They wanted you scared." But Anna wasn't backing down. If her mother was alive, she would find her. Her search began with the ledger, the same book that exposed her father's crimes. She flipped through every page, hunting for hidden clues. That's when she found it. A coded entry written years ago with initials she didn't recognize, CW. Next to it, an address buried in the back pages. Anna's pulse quickened. Had her mother tried to leave breadcrumbs before disappearing? Against Hale's advice, Anna drove out to the address alone. It led her deep into the woods, down a dirt road where the trees swallowed the light. And there, half hidden under vines and decay, stood a crumbling cabin. Inside, dust, cobwebs, silence. But on the kitchen table one thing remained. A photograph. Her mother. Alive. Standing beside a man Anna didn't recognize. And scrawled on the back. Trust no one. Not even Hale. Anna's heart stopped. Hale, the only person she had risked everything to trust. Had her mother known something she didn't? Or was this just another layer of manipulation meant to tear her apart? Before she could decide, Anna heard it. The crunch of tires on gravel. Headlights cutting through the cabin windows. Someone was here. She ducked into the shadows, heart racing as the front door creaked open. A figure stepped inside. It wasn't Hale. It wasn't her brother. It wasn't anyone she had ever seen before. But in his hands was a photograph of Anna, taken just days ago. She thought she had ended the nightmare when her father was arrested. But now, standing in that cabin, Anna realized something far more terrifying. Her father's crimes were only the beginning. The people who had taken her mother were still watching her. And they had just found her again. This was no longer about justice. This was survival. Because Anna wasn't just uncovering her family's secrets anymore. She was uncovering something much darker. Something that wanted her silenced. Forever. Anna Whitmore thought she had finally destroyed the monster that ruled her life. Her father, Judge Thomas Whitmore, was locked away. His empire of corruption, crushed. But one note changed everything. Her mother was alive. And the deeper Anna searched, the more she realized the nightmare wasn't over. It was only just beginning. At the cabin in the woods, Anna had found a photograph of her mother standing beside a man she didn't recognize. On the back, 4 words that cut deeper than any knife. Trust no one. Not even Hale. Detective Marcus Hale, the only person Anna thought she could count on. The man who had risked everything to take down her father. Could her mother be warning her against him? Or was someone trying to turn her against the only ally she had left? Anna kept the photograph hidden, but the questions gnawed at her. Who was the man standing beside her mother? And why had her mother disappeared all those years ago? When Anna finally confronted Hale, she watched his reaction closely. He froze at the sight of the photograph. His eyes lingered not on her mother, but on the man. Where did you find this? Hale demanded, his voice sharp. Anna's chest tightened. You know him, don't you? Hale hesitated, and then spoke a name Anna had never heard before. Caleb Whitmore. The room spun. Caleb Whitmore. Her uncle. Her father's brother. A man no one in the family ever spoke about. He vanished years ago, Hale explained. The records say he died overseas. But if that's true, why is he in this photograph? Anna's breath caught. Her mother hadn't just run. She hadn't been silenced. She had left with him. But why? That night Anna barely slept. Questions tore at her mind. Had her mother been hiding willingly? Had she chosen Caleb over her children? And if Caleb was alive, what did he want? The answer came sooner than Anna expected. 2 days later a letter arrived. No stamp. No postmark. Just her name on the envelope. Inside, a single page. Anna, stop digging, or you'll end up like your mother. CW. For the first time, Anna wasn't just chasing the truth. The truth was chasing her. Someone out there knew exactly what she was doing, and they wanted her gone. She turned the letter over in her shaking hands, searching for clues. That's when she noticed it. On the bottom corner, barely visible in ink, was a seal. A symbol. An intricate circle, with the scales of justice carved through the center. It wasn't just Caleb. It wasn't just her father. This was bigger. Much bigger. Anna rushed to Hale, desperate for answers. But when she arrived at his office, he was gone. His desk cleared out. His phone disconnected. No trace of him anywhere. Had he betrayed her? Or had someone silenced him too? Alone, terrified, and running out of time, Anna returned to the cabin. The place where it had all begun. She tore through every drawer, every floorboard, every rotting piece of wood until she found it. Hidden beneath a loose plank. A second ledger. Not her father's this time. Caleb's. and inside, pages of names. Politicians, judges, business leaders, all tied together in a web of corruption that stretched far beyond Brookhaven. Her father wasn't the top of the chain. He was just a pawn. And at the center of it all, a signature. Caleb Whitmore. Before Anna could take another breath, she heard it. Footsteps behind her. Slow, heavy, deliberate. She turned. And standing in the doorway of the cabin was her mother. Alive. Her eyes were cold. Her voice barely a whisper. You shouldn't have come here, Anna. Because sometimes the most dangerous secrets aren't buried by strangers. They're buried by family. Don't forget to subscribe and comment for more videos.